Hello there, spooky cupcakes. Since it is October, I am now bringing you one Halloween look every week for the entire month. If you want to see how to get this pop art zombie, keep watching. Okay, so you're going to want to start out with a base of foundation on. What I did is use just a cheap one that I don't love and put it all over your face. You don't need concealer or anything like that. Set it with powder, and then my first step is to take a colorful palette. I'm using the Take Me Back to Brazil, and this green area is going to be your best friend. What we're going to do now is start putting all of these greens on the face, remembering to keep the light shades where you would normally highlight and the darker shades where you would normally contour. The next thing I'm going to do is take a nude liner and start drawing out where I want my brain to be, my little yellow eye gook that's gonna drip from here, my nose, and my mouth cut out. Now taking this, it's actually a black brow color that didn't work for my brows, so we're gonna go ahead and multi-purpose with it. I'm gonna take and just do the detailed outline here and on the nose. So here you see we're taking the black color and just drawing the outline. You want to go all the way up into your hairline with this, and this is just marking out the place where your brain will be exposed. Next, I'm taking a black liquid liner pen and drawing where we will have that yellow slime. And now going in with that same black liner pen, we're going to sharpen up the edges on our mouth. Now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and start my nose. Then I'm going to go back to the brow product to fill that in. Now I'm going to start on my brain, which is here. I am taking a lipstick to lay down as a color primer. This is Bite Beauty's lipstick in Kimchi. Any pink you have will work. And then we're just going to draw some of that on. And then you just want to get an eyeshadow brush and blend that color out, blending it all the way up into your hairline. I'm so sorry if I keep going out of frame. This is my first time doing a Halloween tutorial, and just normal makeup I can kind of do in my viewfinder, but this I really have to see what I'm doing, so I'm having to look in my mirror. But hopefully you can catch the gist of what's going on. I'm going to go into the BH Cosmetics Festival palette, and just so you guys know, if you like doing Halloween makeup or even just like different makeup in general, these two palettes are cheap. So I'm going to go into Electric first, And now we're setting down that cream with our powders, and it's also lightening it up a little bit. Now I'm putting some white shimmer just to kind of break up and give it a little bit of texture. Now it's for the fun part where we are actually going to draw the brain shape, or the squiggles if you will. So I'm going to take a black liquid liner, and the first thing I do, start from the hairline, and you want to make a line in the center, and I kind of round mine at the end. And for the brain, I just kind of do some little squiggly lines. Every once in a while, you'll want to kind of connect them to the others. Nothing fancy, just enough to get your point across that it's a brain. Next, I'm going to lay down some white using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Fair 00. And this is on the spots that will be yellow. And the next thing, of course, would be to take some yellow from our palette and put it on that. This is our yellow slimy ooze. Next, we're going to add some white highlights in our ooze. I'm using the NYX white liner. You can use an eyeshadow if you don't have a white liner. That will work just as well. Okay, the next thing I want to do is fill in this eye space. With that, we're going to use a lighter green, more focused on like this one right here. Because like I said, even though this is a zombie look, we want to keep it kind of true to makeup, where we're putting, you know, the medium shade here, the lights on our highlight spots, and then a dark on our contour area. I'm going to go back into our black ColourPop eyebrow product and actually use it for my eyebrows this time. Okay, now we're going to move on to the mouth, which is absolutely my least favorite part because it is white and black, and those two colors combine easily and make a mess. So usually I'll have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So I think what I'm going to start out by doing is kind of sketching the darkness in here. So this line here is going to be your teeth, and then this curved line is your jawbone. Your bottom teeth at about the bottom of your lip. And then we're going to have a bone that connects the top and bottom, so you're going to curve it. There's the top line and a second line. This row we've created here for your top teeth, this row here for your bottom teeth, and this bone right here is going to be white. Everything else we can go ahead and fill in with black, but do so carefully because like I said, once you get the black and the white, it is impossible to get it back white. You're going to end up with gray. Now we are going to draw what I call the expression lines. For me, the easiest way to do this is with a liquid liner pen. You could also use a regular eyeliner, a liquid liner. You could use a black shadow if you can do it carefully. But basically these are those See, whenever you wrinkle your face, you kind of get the wrinkles here. You have the forehead. This is that. So I'm going to scrunch my forehead and do one there. Now this is kind of the worried brows, so we're going to do the 2 lines here and here. Do what would normally be my contour. So it's just that sharp line where you would normally put a line of contour and blend, and then you want to cut your jaw also. And for the mouth, I should have told you guys this earlier, but what I do is take just a white marker, or not a white marker, a white crayon, and just draw a line straight down, because you're going to have half normal, you know, like kind of glam lips, and half like your face has been ripped open. So draw a line here so you know this is going to be red, this is where you're torn up. And then my actual bottom lip, we're going to cover up with black. Since we know anywhere that we do not have the black filled in right now is going to be white, I'm going to go back into that ColourPop white concealer and fill all that area in white, and then let it dry, because we've got to draw our teeth and our bone there. Now I'm going to take a white shadow and just set down all of that I just did. For the next step, we need to essentially be crying this yellow slime that we've created. So, to start out, I'm going to use the trusty ColourPop brow product and start drawing the shape that I want. So that is the basic shape. This one kind of got messed up, but don't worry, we can fix that with the trusty white concealer. That those are on, we're going to do the highlights just like we did up there with the white liner or white shadow, whatever you have. I'm going to go ahead and add the white highlights to my brain also. So we're going to go ahead and go back to that black liner and get some teeth in. So there's our teeth, and I'm just going to use some liquid liner to kind of clean up my lines. The next thing to do is some blue eyeshadow, and this is going to be kind of the glam part of this. We're not going to do spooky makeup. This is going to be cute makeup. I'm going to go back into that white again and kind of set down a base. And we're going to kind of wing this out. So we've got that white set down to be our base. I'm going to take Celia out of the Alamar palette, because if I'm thinking blue, there is no other option. Now I'm going to put on a wing. Okay, I've got wings and mascara on, and I've got one eye finished, and I'm just going to show you what to do on this side. Basically, you want to take and just draw a line over that, and then it connects with your wing. Now I'm going to put glue on my lashes. While I wait for them to dry, I will do my highlight. So the highlight I'm going to use, you might remember, is the shimmer shade that I put in the pink, and that is the shade Spirit out of this palette. Because zombies can glow too. Now I'm going to put on lipstick on the one side of my lips that gets it. And the shade I'm using here is ColourPop Creeper, because that is so perfect for our pop art zombie look. I'm going to go ahead and put on my eyelashes, and I will be right back. Okay, lashes are on, lipstick is on, and the one final touch I want to do is add a highlight to the lip. So this is the look. This is my pop art zombie. I know that it is not super easy or super quick, but it is something that was very highly requested on my Instagram when I asked you guys what kind of Halloween tutorials you wanted to see this year. I'm going to bring you at least one look every week for the month of October, or as I say, the month of Halloween. So thank you guys for watching. If there's anything else you would like me to do, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!